Wouldn't it be great to have an application which could copy your Visa card number to use in web trading? I have created such an application in Visual Studio. First, I want to show you how it works, and afterwards I'll show you how I created it. It's important you have a magnetic card stripe reader which can read at least 2 tracks. I will now take my Visa card and run it through the magnetic card stripe reader. You can see in the text box that the entire content of the mag stripe have been read. It is at 106 characters long. Below the text box you see the copied Visa card number. Here I have replaced it by a X, while I don't want to show you my Visa card number in this video. Now I want to show you how I created this application. In Visual Studio I have created this form. From the toolbox to the left I have taken a label, a masked text box, and 2 more labels. When I have selected this label, I have given the text property the shown text. I did the same with the masked text box and the 2 other labels. I have set the masked text box name property to txt magnetic track, while I must refer to it in the code. Afterwards, I have selected the masked text box events, and from there I have selected the keydown event by double-click in this field. Now I will show you the code for the keydown event. I use a try statement in case of errors. First, I used a select case statement to find out which keys have been pressed. If it's the Alt and F4 key, the application exits. If it's the return key, the application will copy the card number of the Visa card. Normally, when you use a magnetic card stripe reader, it will make the characters return for you. I explore the length of the mag stripe content. If it's below 106 characters, a message box will appear and ask the user to read a Visa card. Then I use an exit sub to cancel the rest of the code. The card number is a part of the entire mag stripe content. That's why I use the mid function, so I can get the characters I need. It's begin at position 3 and 16 characters onwards, included the 3rd position. The contents of the label below the masked text box I have set to the status text I have created in the top of this code window, I will show you soon, and the copied card number for the Visa card. Here it's replaced by a X, while I don't want to show you my card number in this video. The next line shows the line you must write when you self-create this application. I make the label visible for the user. Now I copy the card number content by set the clipboard text content to be equal the card number content. Then I select all text in the masked text box content so I can read another Visa card if needed. If there is any error, a message box will appear and show the error number and the error message. End try and end sub. Now I will show you the rest of the code in the code window. At the top of the code window, I must import system and system.io. Then I create 2 variables. The card number contains the card number from the mag stripe, and the status is shown at the label below the masked text box with this content and the card number. And I have created this subroutine which can be used from different places in the application. The masked text box content will be cleared, and it will be the active control of the form. And the text content of the label below the masked text box will be the status text which I have created above. And when I have double-clicked the form 1, I come into the load event, where I clear the card number content and run the subroutine above. The application is now completed.